Hey guys and gals, it's your buddy Drew with Living History's Mysteries and Ferocious Feline Productions. We're just a couple of weeks away from Christmas. And like we've done the last few years here on the channel, we're going to try to change a couple lives, maybe a couple families' lives this holiday season. For Christmas 2024, we are again going to do our Adopt a Family program. I've been working with a few individuals here in the community, our local area, trying to find families that have had not so good happenings in 2024. So we're going to do our best to try to help them get some gifts for the family, the children, maybe even put a little bit of a Christmas meal on their table. If you'd like to help out, you can donate right here, down here on the bottom of the screen on our PayPal account. It's paypal.me/MrHistory2020. I look forward to seeing just how much we can help out this year, because regardless of how you look at it, there's always somebody that could use a little help. Thank you so much for all your help, for all your love, and for all your support. And let's change a few lives this holiday season. God bless y'all. Take care.
And as any child can tell you, there's a certain magic to the very first note.
Which brings us to where we were. 3 minutes, 3 seconds to Christmas.
Sure, Charlie Brown, I can tell you what Christmas is all about. You shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
Hey guys and gals, it's your buddy Drew with Living History's Mysteries and Ferocious Feline Productions. For many of us as children, our only worries about Christmas is what Santa's going to surprise us with on Christmas morning, and when our favorite Christmas specials are going to be on TV. When I was growing up, those holiday specials were a family thing. We always checked our TV guide to try to figure out when Frosty and Rudolph and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and Charlie Brown's Christmas and all of those holiday favorites were going to be on TV. So we always made sure that we were going to be right there in front of the TV together as a family. But where'd they come from? When did they originate? What was the first? Today we're going to take a look at one more holiday tradition. The origin and the history of the holiday special. Check this out. This is good.
The Christmas special. It can be a one-off made-for-TV feature, or it could be a Christmas episode of a favorite TV series. But what makes these so special that we're willing to wait an entire year and watch hours upon hours of specials for over a month straight? Christmas specials are often non-secular in order to appeal to a wide audience, while others revolve around a more religious storyline, i.e. the birth of Christ. Some of the best Christmas specials are in animated form, such as He-Man and She-Ra's Christmas special, Life with Louie's premiere episode, Batman the Animated Series Christmas with the Joker, and of course Mickey's Christmas Carol. Then we have the classics such as Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But why do they mean so much to us, and why have we seen a steady decline in them over the years? The liberalization of the world has led to many waging war on Christmas and becoming offended by the very expression that people say in passing during this special time of year. It's been changed from Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays, and some prefer you not even say that. Many Karens out there, and I use the name in the broadest sense as both male and female, throw such a fit at anything that has to do with the holiday season because of some sense of self-entitlement. What these people seem to forget, though, is that to Christians, Christmas may be about Jesus, but as it's evolved to the rest of the world, that may just be a name only. Before Charles Dickens wrote his classic A Christmas Carol, Christmas was actually really only celebrated by the upper class. In fact, I guess you could say A Christmas Carol could be considered the first Christmas special. Published on December 19th, the first edition sold out by Christmas Eve. By the end of 1844, 13 editions had been released. Now look at how much it's influenced the world and our view on Christmas. The story had nothing to do with Jesus. In fact, religion didn't even play a part. The point of the story was actually about maintaining the Christmas spirit. You know, kindness, sharing, giving, family, and friends. All of this from the first Christmas special. It's a tradition that's gone on for well over a century. That's the whole point of Christmas specials, isn't it? To recapture that special feeling we got the first time we read or heard or watched A Christmas Carol. That is, unless you're the Hallmark Channel, then it's all about how you can get the maximum number of people to watch the same story of two strangers falling in love over the holiday. But ultimately, it's about getting people to feel warm inside, to put aside their differences, and if only for 30 minutes, appreciate the true meaning of Christmas. For as long as I can remember, my family has gathered around the television throughout the month of December to watch our favorite Christmas classics. For many, it begins when the Hallmark Channel premiere their holiday selection as soon as Halloween is over. Some of my personal favorites have long been Mickey's Christmas Carol, He-Man and She-Ra's Christmas Special, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and the many Rankin Bass productions. Each Christmas special starts out the same, whether it be an episode of one of our favorite TV shows, a Christmas classic, or a movie. They all generally start out with a dreary character who has to learn a lesson or prove their worth to those around them. They're meant to lift our spirits, and in times like these, we need our spirits lifted drastically. So let's dive into the history of the Christmas special. As mentioned, Charles Dickens' classic book, to many, was the very first Christmas special, then making its way to live readings by the author on tours, to theater productions, movies, and reinterpretations through existing television series, before 1962 when Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol premiered. True Christmas specials made for TV were either adaptations of stories such as A Christmas Carol with live actors, or The Nativity Story, or episodes of variety shows highlighting Christmas music. They were often hosted by such celebrities as Perry Como, Jane Wyatt, or Florence Henderson. This also changed once variety shows began dying out in the late 1980s, and Rankin Bass began producing more and more Christmas specials. The first Rankin Bass Christmas special was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which originally aired Sunday, December 6, 1964 on NBC television in the United States. Other production companies soon followed suit with A Charlie Brown Christmas in 1965 and How the Grinch Stole Christmas in 1966. Other Rankin Bass productions which set the tone for Christmas each year were The Little Drummer Boy in 1968, Santa Claus is Coming to Town in 1970, The Year Without Santa Claus in 74, The First Christmas, The Story of the First Christmas Snow in 1975, Jack Frost in 1979, among many others. In the 80s, television series began to normalize dedicating one episode from each of their seasons to Christmas. The Cosby Show, Who's the Boss, and so on. It became a tradition. The 90s continued in the trend, with Home Improvement, Roseanne, Boy Meets World, and the list goes on. However, with the coming of the 2000s, Christmas specials and holiday episodes of TV shows began to die off, and have even become rarer and rarer with each passing year. Certain channels do have their 25 Days of Christmas, and some sitcoms do continue with the Christmas episode trend, but other shows simply leave it as part of the background, just becoming another story of the week, opposed to anything special which stands on its own. How many more interpretations of A Christmas Carol really need to be produced? It seems the originality and spirit of what this season is all about has disappeared along with the phrase of Merry Christmas. Yet there's hope. In 2018, Netflix premiered quite an original take on a Christmas mythology with Christmas Chronicles starring Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. The film was such a success that they followed it up with the Christmas Chronicles 2 in 2020. If you see the films, you can tell just how much the cast enjoy playing their roles. In fact, Russell enjoys playing Santa so much that he's gone on record as saying he wants Santa Claus to be the very last character he ever portrays on screen. With as popular as the films have become, could they possibly be the beginning of a new era in which Christmas specials make their return? After the year we've had in 2020, could the meaning of Christmas once again be kept in the hearts of all mankind all year long? Well, that's for you to decide. Each of us, on our own, must meet our own ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future, and reclaim our Christmas spirit.
Welcome back. You know, it's like I was saying in the beginning, these holiday specials are just one more tradition that we either shared with our parents growing up or shared with our own children and grandchildren when we became adults. It's hard to believe that A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens is considered to be one of the first Christmas specials, one of the first holiday specials. It's been around for a long time, and it's still one of the most popular and retold stories in all of entertainment history. What are some of your favorite memories as a child? And as an adult, sharing these specials with your children and your grandchildren, and in some cases, even your great-grandchildren. I'd like to see them make a comeback, because that family time in front of the television, together, sharing these special moments, is something that has slowly slipped into history. And I would like, in this case, to see history repeat itself. Don't forget, we have still got the 2024 Adopt a Family program going on right here on the channel. Of course, as you all know, if you watch the videos, you can click on this link down in the description. It'll take you over to our PayPal account, Mr. History 2020, and you can donate there. Christmas is coming soon, and honestly, I can't wait for the magic. It only comes once a year, but we as adults can make it year-round. Y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you, God love you, we do. And we'll see you at History.